let's talk a little bit more about Big Pharma. What's Big Pharma's really role in this? Because they're coming off as being the saviors of the day. They're coming off as being the heroes. They're being portrayed as the heroes now. They've done something in 8 or 9 months that hasn't been done in 8 or 9 years.
Mm-hmm.
So talk a little bit about that. And what did they, kind of information did you get on that at this symposium or meeting?
Well, one of the things that we realized at Big Pharma, and first of all, you already know this is the pastor and the people of God understand that it is not money that is the root of all evil. It's the love of it.
Love of money.
The love of money is the root of all evil. And we understand when we're talking $90 billion, we're talking big money and loving money. And so, of course, they are totally invested in how much money they're going to be able to make by controlling the world. Now, I think the key word is controlling the world. This is so big, we can control the world with this COVID-19. So Big Pharma they have a great investment in this because of the people that are partnered with Big Pharma. And that's when Fauci's coming in. This is what they're talking about in the seminar. I haven't proven any of this. These are things that they were sharing with us from their research, that he is partnered with Big Pharma. And what's my man, Microsoft? And you see him.
Bill Gates.
Bill Gates is one of the top people that's pushing this vaccination. And if you do the research, you'll see that he'd been partnered with Fauci in the 90s. They were already partners in the 90s. And so we're talking about now, men have always wanted to control other men. Mm-hmm. Big Pharma is a part of that. They're playing a big role in that. And I don't want to get off into, when we start talking about the Rothschild, Rockefellers, when we start talking about the top 1%, they control all finances. Mm-hmm. So when you're dealing with even what we are on even right now, Facebook and the owner of that, hello. And if I'm understanding David Rockefeller's grandchild, if that information is correct, is who he is. We're talking about controlling the world. And so Big Pharma has they're totally involved in this. And let me share this, the information I heard this today on the news. I'm not saying I believe everything I hear on the news, but I listen. Mm-hmm. And I investigate it for myself. But my understanding is what they're saying is because the African American community right now from 35 to 45% are saying unequivocally they're not taking the shot. They're saying they're not going to be take that vaccination. They're saying that it is a must that everybody, for this thing to work, everybody must take the shot. For this thing to work, they throw around terms like, what is it, herd immunity?
Right.
That you got to get this thing under control. That everybody can be well. Mm-hmm. Everybody must be a participant. So when I listen to that, what I'm hearing now is it's going to be mandatory again for you to get shot. And Big Pharma is the one that's saying, really, for this thing to work, we need every one of y'all to be vaccinated.
Wow. I did get a response on Luciface. It says it's an immunoprecipitation system. The synonym is LIPS, LIPS. Assay is rapid, simple, and sensitive test to detect antibodies and the response to respiratory syncytial virus. So my understanding was when I first got some information on this is that this particular agent was going in all the vaccines, and I think they can track this to see what type of response your system has to respiratory distress and changes that happen. And it's an additive. What I just see is that it is an additive in the COVID-19 research, and it's called Luciface. I found that kind of ironic, and it's actually nanotechnology. It's like little robots. that sends signals.
Yes. Yes.
It's like a little robot that sends signals back about what's going on in your body. So they can test with this Luciface. They can test what's going on in your body by just scanning you with a scan. They don't need to draw your blood or do anything like that. These nano robots or nano agents can send back information to a system that lets them know what's going on in the human body. I find that pretty, that's some startling stuff, and it's in the COVID-19 vaccine. So
wow.
I just see someone put that up on the screen. Pastor Elijah, thank you for your research, sir. I do want to send a special thank you out to my daughter who's the producer behind the scene, Tanisha K. Brown, and also Pastor Elijah, who is monitoring our Facebook Live. If you're out there and you're watching now, please hit the share button. Hit the share button so this information can go worldwide. We also want to let you know that if you have a prayer request or if you have a question concerning the COVID-19 vaccination, please put it in the comment section below, and we'll try to get you an answer right away. And also, I'm trying to take this program to the next level. So I haven't done this in the past, but I do want to say, if the Lord lays it on your heart to give a donation to Ask the Pastors, it's very simple. All you have to do is go to your Cash App, Ask the Pastors. And it will get, I want you to know the funds will be going to take this program to the next level. There are a couple more things we could be doing with this program. We come on once a week, free of charge. It's always going to be free of charge, but there is some hidden expenses, and I just want to let you know that, if you like it and you want to see it go a little further,